So today's topic, or the next topic, should I say, is I want to talk about Kamala Harris, our vice president, a little bit. Um, I'm not a fan. I don't. I think there was many other better candidates for our vice presidency. Uh, I mean, there was better quality presidents, right? The Democrats could have threw other people besides Biden, even though I was a Biden fan in his younger years. But Kamala, really, I'm not a fan. I'm not impressed by her, and she's basically not the brightest light bulb in the pack. Um, I kind of was watching a video, and she was talking about. I think she was in Miami, and I get it. She was talking about climate change and how she spent, or how the government is spending trillions of dollars, or 1 trillion in this the climate change. I get it. Climate change is real, right? However, what I don't get, you're boasting about climate change, but yet every state in the United States is reporting violence beyond the 70s and 80s and 60s, which are probably the most violent times in the era that I remember. Yet we're spending $1 trillion on climate change, which is probably real. If we don't fix it, I'm sure that it's going to affect us. Well, probably not me. I'll probably be dead. However, my grandchildren, or maybe my great grandchildren. But at this point in time, the rate that we're going with killing, shootings, and all this disgruntledness going on in all these cities of robbing and like people just bugging, and the violence that's going on, and nobody's politicians are not doing anything, and it's just like, yeah, you know what, kids will be kids, they're young people, this and that. No, we gotta butt this in like the ass right now. You gotta like clip that real quick, because if not, guess what, we're never gonna reach to experience what climate change can do to us, because we'll all be dead, right? So my thing is, if you're spending $1 trillion on climate change, which is good. I mean, it is real, and it needs to be tackled. However, it doesn't have to be tackled right this moment. What has to be tackled right this moment is all this craziness that's going on in America. And I am like a true born American citizen, and I love my country. So when I see this, I get distressed. Like I come from a time where this stuff, it happened, but we didn't allow that shit to happen. Why don't we take half of that money, right, the trillion, and put it into fixing this? This is a big problem, because we're allowing our kids or our young people just roam the street, rob, assault, kill, and while they're doing all that, they're not going to school, right? So they're not being educated. So that means our future is going downhill, because if all our young people are running around creating havoc and mischief instead of going to school and learning, right? So we can have a brighter future. So maybe they can tackle this, I can say, climate change thing that's going on, right? I think if we tackle education and give these kids something to do, right? Or make it mandatory for them to do something, even jail. I mean, if you're committing crimes, you're killing people, they have to go to jail. If you're robbing stores, you have to go to jail, right? Like, it's not okay. Uh, I remember one of the reasons why I was, and this is a true story, I was a retail manager for a long time. I was in the gym business. I was running gyms or fitness facilities for the last 20 years. I got tired of it, and then I went to retail. And the crazy thing is, I had to leave retail. I did it for 2 years. I had to leave it because I couldn't handle it. And literally, I started the retail management in 2019. I went into COVID. I happened to, I'm not going to mention the company I work for, but I happened to be working and managing a company that is a well known pharmacy and retail company here in New York City. And I couldn't deal with all the shoplifting. Like, I don't come from that era. Like, you can't come into my store and just, that I'm running, and I get paid to run and make money for this company, and also so I can make money too. I can't allow you to come in and just steal shit. Like back in the days, shoplifters came in, fine, you're gonna steal something, but work to steal it. You think I'm just gonna let you throw shit in the bag and walk out while other people are waiting online to pay? No, that's not gonna happen. So instead of me going to jail, because eventually, after manhandling a bunch of shoplifters, and it was against company policy to do so, I was supposed to let them walk out, but I wasn't gonna do that. I realized I gotta leave this because my whole mental state is in a time that's not now. And if I didn't leave, I would end up in jail. So let's change that. Like I was forced to leave a job that I like doing because I might go to jail instead of the perpetrator. So instead of taking all this money on climate change right now, why don't we take this half of the money, and put it into educating these kids, and if not, re-educating them so they could actually participate in society and become successful. But no, what do? We're boasting about climate change. Kamala, get your things together. Get your priorities right. Right now, you're just throwing curveballs at us. Guess what? If you're a fan of baseball, you keep throwing curveballs. Eventually, we're going to hit one. Stop it. Get your stuff together. Okay, should I say get your shit together? Thanks.